I never said LGBT last night. I said SIN.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Psychic YouTube channel. I'm your host, Psychic, and in today's video we're going to be discussing why YouTube removing the ability to see dislikes on a video is homophobic. So on November the 10th, Team YouTube tweeted, "To reduce targeted dislike attacks and their impact on creators, especially on small creators, you'll no longer see a public dislike count on YouTube starting today. The dislike button is staying." This comes after lots of research, testing, and consideration. And then they left a link to this video called Update on YouTube's Dislike Count, which I'll play now. Did you catch all that? Now, a little known fact about me is that I'm gay. Now, I don't mean like Tom Dark gay, I mean unironically gay, like full homo. Like and subscribe or else you'll end up just like me. Now, I have reason to believe that this is actually a coordinated attack against me from Suzanne whatchamacallit herself. The reason for this attack being just to fucking inconvenience me. Like, my channel was included in that trial. YouTube trialed this like a few months ago, and I couldn't see the dislikes for ages, and I was literally on my hands and knees begging Team YouTube in their mentions to remove my channel from this trial. It was so like unbelievably annoying, which I found very homophobic. Alright, quick hypothetical. You're making a video on why YouTube removing the dislikes is homophobic. And you think it would be funny to imitate Tom Dark, so you go and download one of his videos, get the video transition, and try and shittily edit a text and an image over his transition. But since you're a Premiere Pro user, and they provide no way to motion track said text and image over a video, you spend the next 2 hours in After Effects trying to figure out how to do just that. Once 2 hours has passed, you put your hands up and say, fuck this, I'm gonna try Vegas. But then you run into another problem. You don't have a few €100 to drop on a piece of software. So the next logical step is to search on YouTube, Sony Vegas cracked. But now that YouTube has removed the ability to see the dislikes, you run the risk of giving your computer internet AIDS. Alright, only half of that is true. I have no fucking idea how to use Sony Vegas. But like, you can see in yourself that happening to you. And it probably will happen to me in the future now that this is actually going to be a feature of... I shouldn't even say feature. This is just so dumb. Roblox scam streams, Fortnite scam streams, life scam streams. Lol. Hiding dislikes is a nightmare. Big sigh. Scams are not allowed on YouTube. So this isn't the experience we want you, or anyone, to have. If possible, can you share the video/channel URLs? Also happy to DM to get that info privately, as that's likely better. Just let us know. We'll report this for you. This is like the social media equivalent of, like, say you're about to get murdered, right? So you call emergency services. You say to the person at the other end of the line, "Help, I'm being murdered." And they say, "Wait, you're getting murdered? That's illegal, they can't do that." And then you get murdered. Like, YouTube is a huge platform. There's no way to moderate everything like immediately. You know, I remember seeing, there's like this channel, I think his name is Skipper. And like, if you don't know, like a lot of channels have been getting hacked recently and turned into like crypto stream channels or whatever. And like, it took him like, I think like a week or something to actually get his channel back. Like, YouTube isn't exactly fast doing this stuff or like remedying situations. So an immediate way to tell if something's a scam is to look at the dislikes, which yeah, it's not going to be a thing anymore. So what's all this about like targeted dislike attacks? Like their impact on creators, especially on small creators. Like, unless you're being dislike botted, which is a whole other story. Like, if you're going to get upset about dislike attacks, you should not be on the platform. Like, this is the internet, this shit happens. Anyways, I have a bit of a plan, right? Reason I'm calling this homophobic is, see, big platforms can usually be pressured into doing things, right? So if there are any journalists out there that need a good hit piece on why YouTube is being homophobic, I'd be more than happy to be interviewed for that, right? Together, we can make change.